Here's a collection of gluten-free sourdough bread mixes from Gluten-Free Sourdough Company. Today we're going to make the simple, mild, sour flatbread. Start this process early in the morning and you'll have bread the next day. Open the bag and you'll see 4 packets plus the instructions, which I'll be summarizing for you. There are slight differences in all the bread mix instructions, but overall the process is similar. This is step 1. Empty the contents of packet 1 into a quart-size mixing bowl. Break up clumps with a fork, add 3/4 cup plus 1 tablespoon water and mix well. Scrape down the sides. Cover the mixture with a cloth and rubber band and leave in a room temp location for 6 to 8 hours. Now on to step 2. Add the contents of packet 2 to the bowl of starter. Add 3 to 5 tablespoons water and mix well. Scrape down the sides, then cover and leave to ferment for another 6 to 8 hours. And step 3 you'll want to do just before bed. Empty the contents of packet 3 into a separate bowl. Break up any clumps with a fork. Add 2/3 cup water and mix well, then let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes to thicken up. When thick, add it to the bowl of starter and mix thoroughly but gently. Cover the bowl of starter and let ferment overnight or for 8 to 9 hours. And the next morning you'll move on to step 4. Preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Add 2 tablespoons melted coconut oil or butter to the bowl and stir gently. Now put the contents of packet 4 in a separate bowl and break up any clumps with a fork. Then you can add it to the main bowl. And mix. It will rise immediately as the sourdough acids react with the baking soda you just added. Transfer the batter to a well-greased baking pan. This one is an 8 by 8 inch square, but Sharon actually recommends an 11 by 7. Spread the batter out evenly. Bake for 15 to 30 minutes, optionally adding a foil or upended bowl cover about midway through to keep the top soft. It's done when a toothpick inserted comes out mostly clean. Let it cool on a rack for 10 minutes, then use a knife or spatula to separate the bread from the pan. Then flip the pan upside down to tip the loaf out. Flip it back over and let it cool completely. Sharon advises wrapping it in a towel or cloth on the counter the first day and refrigerating in an airtight container on the second and subsequent days. Cut into squares for serving and you can see the great airy and soft texture. And for the absolute best texture and flavor, cut each slice in half horizontally, then toast and spread with butter. Be sure to check out the other great sourdough bread mixes. Here is cinnamon spice dessert bread. It's really yummy too.